Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations Part 19. In the previous video, we almost completed our opening trial for the chapter. We basically thoroughly embarrassed this old man, made him look like a complete and total fool, but right as the case was about to, or the trial was about to be concluded for the day, he reveals there's something else we need to know. What? There's more? To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything. But I want another chance. I want another crack at you, young shark. You do be throwing. Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun. Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? The final chapter in this is your old man's scrapbook. Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee. What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the Javachino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man. That's enough, witness. I believe it would be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony. You bet. Much, much quicker. Can't believe this is happening. You better get ready, youngster. I get the picture. Just quit throwing seeds at me, would ya? He's got to be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds. He puts on a headband, points at it with his thumb, infinite ammo. He actually does have a headband on. Makes the joke kind of work. I don't know. It's a Metal Gear Solid reference, okay? First of all, I might want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure myself. Young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino. Oh, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, Is that all? Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. Hey, you're doubting me again? You're doubting a poor defenseless old man? But the vase is upright. Oh, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo. Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick? Yeah. So what? Probably. That's all I can think of not to cross-examine this guy? You're a bird brain, that's all you can think of. I mean, I don't really... This one's weird, because I feel like the contradiction seems so simple. I'm a little... Because I feel like the other ones in this case have been a little bit more complex. There's been more layers to them as opposed to this one, which just seems so easy to disprove. Like, so easy that I'm almost like, it can't be that simple of just showing the photo of the vase not being knocked over. But we'll go ahead and press our way through. The court generally prefers its witnesses, are sure of themselves, Mr. Kudo. Noisy brat. I'm warning you, I'm more savage than a macho man right now. You won't be able to meet me with this testimony. This is my final battle. Ow, ow! He's chucking those seeds harder than ever. I better be careful. Come on, Nick. Nail him. The court has already heard that testimony, Mr. Kudo. I know that. I was just setting the mood. How else am I supposed to build up the suspense, The suspense? Yes, now what do you think? Should I work the audience a bit more? No, please continue, Mr. Kudo, as quickly as possible. Alright, now where was I? Yes, the young boy slumped over the table and... A vase, you say? Or a vase, if you will. Yeah, there are vases all over the tables in that place. There are accidents waiting to happen. They're practically begging to be knocked over. Well, he's right about there being vases. I do remember seeing them, too. There was a vase on the table when I ate lunch there. And you saw the moment when the victim actually knocked over the vase? Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. How do you really define seeing? Okay, I get it. I heard it break, and the side of it burned, and my memory is clear as day. soaked in water, you mean? Yeah, splashed me on my knee as well. You said you were sitting at the table across the room from the victim, correct? And yet water still managed to splash onto you? It was cold. I clearly remember it splashing me. So did he just knock over his own vase? Could the water really make it all the way across the other side of the room? And we'll go ahead and press this, but I guess I just present the picture. You mean the vase falling on the victim's table, falling upside down and breaking? The vase turned upside down, and my testimony's turning this case upside down. It's a joke. I just want everyone to hear it. What do you think, Captain? I'm impressed by your ability to waste time. Godot hasn't raised any objections for a while now. So, you young show-off, with that scrap of information, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. If I lose this one, I'll take it like a man and admit defeat. He's really giving you the evil eye, Maya. It's you he's looking at, Nick, not me. It's like he's saying, I triple dog dare you to find a contradiction, youngin'. Guess I'll just have to rise to the challenge then. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one that says it's broke, because I feel like they both are kind of contradictions, but this one seems more contradictory. Because he could have knocked the vase over and it was just put back together, but if it was broken, then this picture doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, it is just that simple. Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene. Huh? So what? Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact. Huh? Lost your tongue, Granddad? I'm no granddad of yours, hopscotch! Ow, ow! Enough. If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night. Ah! What is it now? I just remembered something. Yes, go on. The broken vase? It was on my table. What? Well, you see, it startled me when that young lad collapsed, so I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table? Yeah, it was on my table. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. I mean, he's been waiting for that one the whole trial. I'd like to ask a question now. Do I get paid for this? Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo. Ah! Wait a minute. If that's the case, then there's more I gotta say. Oh yeah, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. Wait, listen to me! Well, that was a fucking waste of time. We have been considerably sidetracked, and I am still not in a position to deliver a verdict. Just pretend the last 8 minutes have not happened, everyone. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are 2 disparities in the testimony we've heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup and that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand, and the earpiece, which was inserted into his left ear, which he couldn't hear. Wow, Nick, you did it! I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor. Witness we just heard from. We get to legally kill him now, right? Because he lied under oath or something? He is most insistent that his testimony should be of use. So he summarized that according to the statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it, if you wish. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that. But that's really mad, huh? Yeah, I would be too. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Godot's. Yes, Your Honor. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry? This isn't a piece of testimony, more like a 5-year-old's apology. I think I was just to do with 3 copies. That is all. This court is adjourned. Get the hell out. Be gone. Shoo. Get on out of here. Arrivederci. So, how do you think the trial went this morning? Banger's back. So, how do you think it went? Got a bit crazy in there. I just wondered if it killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is that old Mr. Kudo saw the apron straps and the ribbon. And the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictinitis. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah! We've gotta find one for Maggie. She's gonna have a terminal case of guilty. Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start. Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first. I guess we should try and put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. Yeah, that's true. And we need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow I think the key to this case has got to be at Trace Me In. Well then, let's get there and check it out again. Oh, and we should drop in on Mag and see how she's doing too. No. So, anything on your mind? Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Zinniop. You know, what he's like and stuff. Oh yeah, almost forgot about that guy. I had to beat you so hard I feel like you were smooching the express train. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. Actually, I learned a little something about my doppelganger. I'd kind of forgotten about that plotline as well. You did? What'd you find out? Oh yeah, Maya was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Fione. Fione? Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? A letter of apology from the old man? Ah, how sweet. Actually, it's his testimony, if you can call it that. So, what's it say? I broke the vase of my seat, I'm sorry? I used to break things all the time when I was little, you know. Are you little as of 8 seconds ago? And I used to have to write apologies all the time, too. Well, Pearls and Adrian seem to have picked up where you left off. That badge is totally useless, Nick. What? I mean, no one suspected that Zinniop wasn't a real lawyer. I bet he didn't even have an attorney's badge. I guess you're right. Or maybe he did have one, and maybe he switched your real one for a Fugazi. My badge, a fake? That's a good one, Maya. Make that joke again and I will in you. Why the nervous laughter? I knew it. Your badge really is fake, isn't it, Nick? You know anything about this, Maya? Even someone as worldly wise as me doesn't know everything about everything, Nick. So I, the great Maya, am sad to say I can't tell you much about this object, but it's yours. Simple yes or no, Maya. It's not as if you had to give me a dissertation. It's literally on loan from you. How do you not know anything? That thing must have been in an accident. It's a total wreck. That's what the guy I met at the park was riding, and I'm betting he's the fake me. No. No. Bad game. Bad. Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. His voice is still ringing in my ears. Introduce me next time, Nick. I want to meet Zinniop too. Oh, it's so good. The music, that is. I don't know. Freaking send it. I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we've got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know? Empty, as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. That's it! Come on, come on, come on! Hey, that sounds like... Nah, just call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. No! That's the wrong number. Ah, looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I'm not spending all my salary on lottery tickets. Shut up. I was just, I was listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and he's having the Twin Tea set. Well, what can I say? So, did you like the Twin Tea set? I never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking. So, how'd it taste? Well, for $20, I guess I don't know how to describe it really. It was, delicate. Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste, and I just realized it's bad! That's it! It tasted bad! It's just kind of hard to admit to yourself when you paid $20 for it, you know? Maybe you should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Hey Nick, maybe that's why Glen Egg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce Twin Tea set. But if by fierce you mean fearsome, speaking of Glen Elg, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? Never. This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know? You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it, for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Swiss. The only people I hate more than the French. Wouldn't he have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you about me? I mean, she didn't like say she like hated me and never wanted to see me again or nothing. I know, that would never happen. Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. So, something like that? Don't mind me, just going to blow my brains out real quick. See you, gang. Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean... Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh man, poor Gumshoe. So, what were y'all excited about earlier? Huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something. Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing really. It was just the daily exercise show. Yeah, I gotta get my pump on. What the? A cyclock? This today's special lobster sure is great. Then why are there tears in your eyes? Really makes you think. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer of the place where he worked. What happens when he crashes though? Did he just stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? But fun? Oh, I know. So if you paid a visit to where Mr. L worked, you might as well. His workplace? Where's that? A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. I feel like, have we heard Blue Screens before? I feel like we have. I don't know if it was probably just in this case earlier, like they maybe mentioned he worked there, but computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about the high-tech stuff. I wonder about that. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should go take a look. In a book. Phoenix Rainbow. A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh? You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of like toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. So we've already heard this. Mag is probably crying all alone right now, huh? Yeah, thanks to you. Ah, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Maya, don't torch poor Gumshoe's feelings like they're cups of cheap creme brulee. You're really crazy about Maggie, aren't you? No, I'm not, it's not that I, like... You don't have to hide it, Gumshoe, it's pretty obvious. Yeah, you're way too plain looking for Maggie, right? I'd arrest you right now if you weren't so right. I'll still shoot you, though. I know I look a little rough around the edges, but the truth is I'm a lot more detective-like than I used to be. Really? Like what part? Like the color of my coat. Ah, you're right. Yeah, but what about what's inside the coat? And that's all the same. Okay, I think we're done here. You're looking upbeat as usual. And you're looking tired as usual, Detective Gumshoe. Yep, that's life, huh? One guy's got it all, and one guy's got squat. Is it just me, or did the room get darker all of a sudden? You know, Detective, this is the year of the, gum. Is it? Yeah, I think. Gum, huh? This is gonna be a great year for old Gumshoe then, right? Look at that, he perked up in no time. Maya, don't mess with him like that. You know, in all my years, I've never seen a witness who was that confused before. Yeah, you look pretty confused by his testimony. Nothing against old guys, I like them and all, but, just wish they'd hurry up and die so I could, you know, get their rent-controlled apartment. But, he sounded like he was pretty sure about what he saw. Yeah, that's the impression I got too. Me three. But then, why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate any of the facts? And we can try and blast you. I don't think we're gonna be. We'll probably have to look around first, but. Oh, we know he was doing lottery stuff, but. Alright, take the Gumshoe. Tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to. I mean, does sports paper work? It doesn't mention anything about gambling on it or the lottery ticket, but... Okay. Alright, we'll look around first. Just calling I mean, I know it's about the lottery, but I don't think we have anything in our inventory. Oh, this? I kind of forgot this is a thing? Or a piece of evidence? I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you were trying to win big, just like Glenn. It's like you can see right through me. Huh? I've cracked him already. See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing. Thanks for the HP. Big fan. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. What's with everyone in the lottery? So, how'd it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than a half a lousy buck. I was so mad. Yeah, I know the feeling. Bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg, you see. And I got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal. I bet that's what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah. What time is it now? It's just after 1:30. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah, look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Every Monday at 1:30. Most thrilling 10 minutes of your life. So he would have had the results by 1:40? Millionaire Radio, that sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick. And buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. But Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see, a bouquet. Okay, this is all the same. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. You see the do you think old Steve was talking about a vase like this today in court? It does look like it's ready to fall over at any second. Looks kind of fragile too. Fragile. I bet if Mr. Armstrong charged $10,000 for every vase that customer broke, he'd be able to pay off his loan really quickly. If you hit people with that kind of bill, Maya, they will hit you back. Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. Oh my god, it's a red ribbon. I'll be back next month. Oi, naturalmente, I will... Oi? Your accent's changed, no longer French. I will be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. Oh, is she the lender, tender lender? Not someone who works here? What was it? Yeah, tender lender? None! I'll have everything already, I promise. Everything already? I can't pin it down, dude. He's gonna be just a different accent every line. I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles. None! Stop it, I beg you! Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you. Oh, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. Oh, none, you don't have to worry, you know? You worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is la oil of sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. Ah! I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now. I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil over my body because I've become the nervous wreck. There, oh, oui, that feels good. Please put your pants back on. Oh la la, excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes! Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this, the oil of sandalwood. And this is the leftover what you were just using? You don't exactly have any customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? None, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, none? That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you are right, business is very difficult these days. Perhaps your name is not a problem. People do not understand it. They think that it is stray. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they just think they want to use to... But they think you just serve cheap fast food on plastic trays? Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? Mr. Armstrong is whatever the hell he wants to be. But this restaurant is my life. It is my everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me. So, who was that woman you were just talking to? Oh la la, you saw that? Yes, sorry. That means I have to kill you. So who was she? She looks so polite and graceful. Polite? Graceful? And she likes raw meat and fires, right? I'll be back next month. Like, we just saw this. Like, who legitimately is like, oh, I'm gonna stop playing 30 seconds after we just saw this? Thank God this flashback is here. It's just so funny to me. Now that I think about it. Hey, Maya! I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. Yeah, like, they'll also have times, like, you know, at the last case of the second game, when there's, like, one offhand comment at the start of the game from Matt on guard about how he didn't know about a meeting, and then they expect you to remember that 15 hours later. Unprompted. You just have to completely remember that. Because, fuck you. Hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well, then let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens. So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with broken wings. An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it. They kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them. Help them? With what? Must be in, sir. If I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? None. I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish. I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm gonna guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right? Yay! Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. The woman who was here earlier, I take it that she's, why has it come to this? What a tragedy! Suddenly, I find myself so deep in the debt is a sign of the bad, bad world we live in, eh? I'd say it's more of a sign of the bad, bad culinary skills. The woman who was here, she's a scary woman. She is from the loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Tinder Linder it is called. Catchy name. Just hearing it makes you want to borrow some money. Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like her whole monthly stipend, Maya. Hey, I got a bit more than that. Thank you very much. So Tinder Lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder whether they've got anything to do with this case. I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Next to him, loaning me $500,000. The money I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like slave. I have to do everything that they tell me. Who's this he? La Tiger. The Tiger. He is the manager of the Tinderlander, a terrifying man, la big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and my voices are ringing him, and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter rides, I start to cry. Big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter? It's probably not important. Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have spiky hair just like you. There is a resemblance there, I suppose. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit the Tinderlander, it is just beyond Vitamin Square. Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Why are you talking like that, Maya? Shut up, Phoenix. This is who I am now. Okay, I thought maybe there'd be different dialogue since, dude's actually in here with us. Or... So far, this all seems to be the same. Okay, get me out of here. Well, is there anything I want to present to you? Oh, it hurts to see that poor girl's face. Maggie's? I heard she was superhumanly unhappy. Superhumanly? And if she hadn't come to work for me, she wouldn't have gotten to do this, miss. I'm missing something here, aren't I? Jesus de Sol, Maggie. Forgive me. La did been la first in my restaurant. No way, you mean you're the first customer you ever had? None. It was the first time I've had a dead man in my restaurant. It's such a shame to lose a customer after only his first meal here. It is hard to imagine, I know, but I was on an apprentice for 5 years in La Gay Paris. Wow, in Paris? I think it's the same. Oh la la, you have such a pretty smile, my petit chouloup. Who, me? Oui, la smile is the most important thing for us. Yeah, okay, that's the same. Actually, I think that ending part may have been different. Sure. Thanks. I guess if things don't work out someday, then maybe I'll be back. What things? You talking about ever being a spirit medium? Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. Got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment. So, she's been pushed aside. Don't worry, you'll see it in the next chapter. Maybe 2. Who knows? Okay, well, see you later then. Bye. I forgot my ticket. I gotta make sure I cash this 50 cents. I need it. You better get going, detective. You'll be late. Actually, I kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kinda hoping you'd give this to her for me. What is it? The lunchbox. It's got up early so I can make it. I've been real worried about her, and she looked like she lost a lot of weight. Detective Gumshoe? That's a lot of sausages. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on earth who could down this much meat. Something your mom. You think I love weenies, I just can't get enough of their tender juiciness. So will you give it to her? Took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal. Can't exactly say no, can I? Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. He's finally gone. Can I go ahead and do that now? Nope, not yet. Alright, take me back to... We want to go... Let's go to blue screens first since we unlocked it first, and then we'll do Vitamin Square and everything. Probably, I mean, next video. Definitely next video. Oh my god, it's the Nerd Brigade. Wow, this place is so high-tech, you can almost smell the electricity in the air. It's a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know? Who are you? Oh, hello. I'm sorry, access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. My name is Lisa Basil. Basil? Lisa Basil. I am the company director. Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. Shut up, Phoenix. And that thing over her eyes, isn't that the same device as Glen Eggs? That's a DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around. It's an HMD. All of my programmers here at Blue Screen Inks are supplied with HMDs. What about WMDs? Ah, don't leak our plans. Then do you write programs too? No, I just make money. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. So what exactly is this firm's business? I'll try and simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management. We help the CIA overthrow third world countries. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact disc. Digital optical storage medium. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It's a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they're doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? I'm researching the impact of time slicing comment on lack of access to the global variables. Obviously, the program searcher heavily influences response time and performance, so the codependence of global variables and memory overheads is vitally important to the success of the execute. Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we're involved in. Also, 2D is life. 3D girls go away. Meh. Did you good people follow that? Yes? Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know what happened, right, Miss Basil? You meant about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know, it's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? No. I don't think so. Police officer was here earlier too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because, well, the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh. How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Alright, we will investigate his desk in the next video. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.